Fear is something we can't really avoid, especially when we are unsure of things, like our decisions, which we fear that we might regret later. We are afraid because we want the future to be perfect, in accordance with what we want. But how we can know the outcomes if we do not try? We won't know if we don't try. In our time, the pandemic is really rampant, which is very perserves to us. One of these issues today is the implementation of vaccination, which requires that every Filipino should be vaccinated for the safety of everyone. Since the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 outbreak a pandemic back in March 2020, the virus has claimed more than 2.5 million lives globally, with upward of 113 million cases became confirmed by laboratory tests on March 2021. The pandemic has impacted almost every corner of life, causing global economies to stall, changing the way we work and interact with our loved ones, and stretching healthcare systems to the limit. Governments around the world have been forced to implement harsh restrictions on human activity to curb the spread of the virus. One of the issues today is that many people still do not want to be vaccinated because they are still afraid because the rumors that it is deadly. But let's imagine that the doctors, nurses, and all the frontliners are the first to get vaccinated. Let's think, if it's still deadly, why the doctor and nurses get vaccinated first? If it is still deadly, who will treat us? Let's think it carefully. Let us also think especially for those parents who have children, that if they do not get vaccinated, our loved ones could be put at rest of the spread of the pandemic today. Health organizations doesn't just vaccinate directly. They also check our health status before they inject us with a vaccine. Let's imagine if we all vaccinated, that our time we would definitely go back to normal, that we could no longer be afraid of this pandemic. We are free to go where we want to go, which is not like what we are experiencing now, that we are like prisoners in our own home because we are afraid of get infected with this virus. My fellow Filipinos, let's encourage every Filipino to get vaccinated so that we will all not be afraid of getting the virus and be free of all who want to go or wherever we want to go.